Hey guys, what up? Sorry for my one taker, and I'm doing it by my laptop because my phone is dead. So today really didn't vlog today because it was really an uneventful day. I'm really sorry about that, but it was, so I'm really sorry about that. But it was a bittersweet day, I would say. Um, I'm decided. Oh, I already did it. But I am dropping Tom's class. Now, um, it was nothing, as I'm pretending nothing against Tom, and me and him talked about it today, and you guys know that I studied really hard for I always say his test is super easy, that he always gets those, the answers, and it's super easy. And I do study, don't get me wrong, I do study. I work really hard. I cram sometimes all nighters to study for his test. But this time was kinda like the deal breaker for me. I studied really hard. I wake up sometimes at like 5 something to study for his test. But I'm failing. Um, this time took, I, uh, I took a, I took, this time on my test, it was just, 54%. That's still enough. Uh, still enough. You know what I mean? And technically, if I would my behind off, uh, and even get a 60 something, that's a D. You know what I mean? And the majority of it's writing, filling, and matching. Because I said, oh, I feel confident. I'm studying a lot. Like last week, I told you guys, or the week before that, I told you guys, I feel confident that I did my thing. You know what I mean? I told you guys. But I don't know. Academically, I am failing, and that really upsets me. It's not like I'm not trying hard, because I am, and I wouldn't do my music or have fundamentals or have voice if I didn't want to have it. That's my major, and that will always be my major. I'm gonna be singing for the next 100 something years. I'm gonna be making records, making music, making albums, making movies, making YouTube videos, making anything that's creative. It attracts me. Anything that I can find a creative outlet. And I have a photographic memory. But when it comes to academically, I study, but when you put a pen in my hand, it's like, shoot, what happened? I could study for 5 hours for 5 days and then take the test and still get a 54, which is still enough. So I decided, uh, to drop it. I told Tom, I'm working really hard. I don't want to fail your class. And he said, well, he did the math and the logistics of it. And um, he said, well, you still need 80%. You have many points. Do you think you can still do it? And yes, baby. No, I'm not. I'm talking to the computer. Go over there, please.
For real?
Please go over there,
Hey,
Mama.
don't talk to the computer.
Please.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm doing a video. Baby, stop, please. Stop. Please, stop. Close my door, please.
No. You want to eat that?
Okay. So, I talked to him about it, and he said, well, if you can't do it, take the W, and you're always welcome in my class, because part of the test, it is writing. It's like, okay, so here's the test, right? 25 points for fill-in essay question. He will give us, usually short-term, long-term, it's a credit, and then another little thing. 25. On the other side, it's 45 points for the matching, and usually gives us the matching, and gives us the matching and things like that. 50, that's 75. 75, it's what? A B. If you get that, you're golden, like he says. But it's like, I don't want to fail academically. I really do not want to fail academically. I don't know. Music is my major. I love music. And I do like health. Health is a really, really good thing. Because and if you don't know the health, as a music major, you need to know what's in your body and, what's here and, how to observe yourself. And I do like health. Don't get me wrong. Health is probably one of my favorite subjects in school. I think my favorite subject, even though I'm stuck at English, is English, health, and drama, and choir. Health, like body, learning about the body. Were one of my favorite subjects, but in high school, getting a D is passing. I always had the mentality, oh, okay, I always had the mentality, okay, so I get a D, I'm passing, because in high school it really doesn't matter to you, and I wasn't planning to go to junior college or anything like that. But now that I want to transfer and I want to get out of here in less than 3 years, mind you, 4, because I'm going to do applied in the fall, so around 3 more years or something like that, right? It's so, it feels like a failure in a way, and I don't want to be a failure in a way. It's like, and I haven't gotten my diagnosis, and I want to get it, and I don't know. I'm not dumb or anything like that. It's just, it feels so, I feel so unable to do the basic tasks. It's not like I cannot read or write. My grammar's kind of, but my reading's good because I love to read. I always read fan fiction. No, I don't. So, and I can read sheet music. And I can read. If you give me something to read, I'll read it to you. Not perfectly, not fluently, but, I can read it to you. My mind processes things differently than most people. But that's why I didn't really want to vlog today. And I feel it's bittersweet. It is. And I'm gonna keep it really, I have nothing to hide. I'm putting my life out here. I'm gonna take 2 remaining classes that I need in remaining English, remaining English for reading, and remaining English for writing. So I told Erin the same thing. That I wanted to apply uh next semester, but I can't because I need those 2 classes. And then she said, well, um, all the writing you need to do and all the reports, constant reports and things like that. You need to write. You need to write papers for college. You need to write college essays. You need to write essays for science. You need to read math problems. How can you not do that? That's the basics of everything. And kind of regret not taking my remedial English classes at the beginning of last year. Because I honestly thought I could do it, but nope, I can't. I needed those classes a long time ago, and now I'm taking it. Now I have to learn the hard way. But you learn from your mistakes. I'm not beating myself up over it. What is done, what's done is done. What it is, what it is. You know what I mean? Um, but that's pretty much my day. It's bittersweet. I'm also gonna take his walking class next semester. I'm gonna take those 2 remaining English classes, a piano, and his walking class. Also, I want to get a piano for Christmas. That's on my Christmas wish list. But that's pretty much my day. It's bittersweet, and it's kind of sad because Tom is a great professor. All his lectures I remember. Everything I remember. Every photograph I remember. I need to fix it to work to do it academically. I'll find a way, even if it struggles. Beethoven, I think it was the Beethoven of rock that was deaf and blind. I think it was Beethoven. It was a Bach, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think one of those 2 were deaf and blind. Look how great composed music. They still play his stuff. Bach and Beethoven are really popular. Beethoven's more popular, but still, you know. I don't want my illness or diagnosis or whatever I have affect me. It shouldn't. And if anyone who is not diagnosed, if is struggling like I am, at 22 years old, I'm struggling, get help. Try to get a diagnosis. I'm gonna get a diagnosis, God willing, hopefully by the end of the year. I'm gonna call the people that I'm gonna work with. So, that's pretty much my day. I know it sounds like a downer, but I'm sorry. This is 13 minutes long. You are a trooper if you're watching it fully. But thank you. I just wanted to get things off my chest. And, it is what it is. It doesn't make me any less of a student or successful college person if it takes me a little time. Obviously, after my diagnosis, I can pinpoint and go like that. This brain has a good memory. I just have to find a game or anything, something. I have to figure. I don't know how. Even if it's medication, I don't know. Maybe it's a focus problem. I don't know. Can't, can't pinpoint it, and I will tell you guys. And I'm not ashamed to tell you guys. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm sharing my life with you, and I'm opening doors. And maybe one of you guys, if you do want to get diagnosed or scared to get help, I recommend anyone, teenager, young adult, even adults. Because being a 21-year-old struggling academically is really, really hard. Really, really hard. And I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying I don't study, because I do. I just need, that diagnosis could help me, and I hope I get it by the end of the year because I'm literally, I don't, it's a struggle, and I don't want to struggle anymore. And any parents that find their kids that are struggling academically, can you please find a way to, you know, if they need help, you see, talk to them, and then if you need to go to a special doctor to see what's wrong with them, go. Because at the end of the day, they would thank you. His son had the same problem. His stepson Joe, which is a doctor, he's 29 years old, had the same problem, and it's a disease that starts with a G, I don't know what it's called, that they told his diagnosis if you put a pen in his hand, pen and a paper in his hand, he'll drop out of high school. If you put a laptop in his hand, you have a scientist, rocket scientist, or doctor. I don't know. That's what they told Tom and his wife Lori for his stepson. I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I'm gonna continue to work hard. Uh, I don't want, even if I get diagnosed, I don't want it to stop me. You know. But also, can you guys please pray for Tom's family? He's going through a little issue. I don't wanna say it out loud, but he told us a little bit. But I pray for his family, and I hope that everything works out for his family because it's a little struggle dealing with what he's dealing. It's not easy. Um, dealing with a family member that, I'm not gonna say it, but it's dealing with a family member that has something, issue. Not easy, but I just want you guys to keep him in your prayers, please, as I will do tonight. Alright guys, I'm sorry that this video is like almost 18 minutes long, but that's pretty much my day. Not ashamed. It's a struggle, but I'm not ashamed of it. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. This weekend I'm gonna have fun with my girls. So, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. May the Lord bless you today, tomorrow, always, and I'll be seeing you. Bye guys. Have a nice night, evening, good morning, wherever you guys are at.